Hello everyone, thank you for joining. Welcome back to more Nordhold. I hope you're doing fine out there. First of all, as you can hear, I'm still sick. I'm doing really my best. I couldn't stream yesterday, but at least I got this done. We have the document for the recommended starting strategy by the Flashy Turtle. I already showcase it here, but many of you ask for a document that you can have it. I understand that it will be easier just to have it in a second screen and you can just follow step by step. So that's why actually I have done it, and I will keep updating this file whenever I find improvements. I drop here a version system. So this is actually was done today, 13th of April, and in case I find any improvement, I will just actually update this one and maybe drop a comment what have changed so we don't have to go through the whole document. Also, if you see any improvements, well, let me know in the comments and I can also take that into consideration, test it, and if I find it any better, well, then I can just update the document. So let's get started. Some remarks. Let's start with the remark. The strategy needs all the building and perks. As I said, this is really to go deep in endless mode, so you cannot consider going to endless mode before having all the meta progression unlocked, because yeah, otherwise I might drop another like strategy for the beginner and try to get a win without any perk. That's something that I can do, but for now we just go actually with this. So for the perfect start, you need to get 47 wheat from the chest, otherwise you won't be able to build the tavern at wave 3. If you are planning to go deep into endless mode, I will recommend restarting until you get it. If not, 40 wood should be enough. Honestly, even me, sometimes take me like 10 try 20 try to get it. If I see that just they don't want to give me that, I just drop that, like really getting 47. I just go with less than 47 and I still doing fine. But if sometimes just it's worth it maybe to try to restart 10 times and you might be lucky and get the 47. For the relic, I prefer going for spearhead because it let you ignore building any other tower aside from the initial one until wave 8, something like that. And those remarks I will get them back later. So let's start. So what this is about. So we have here actually all the action, and here I will have some, here just the worker where you need to place them, and here's some remark about some events, mostly events that are coming, and this actually have it till wave 20, right? So I won't be going like for all the stuff like one by one because it won't be interesting, but just to understand what I wrote here. So Rune Forge, choose Odin, first level to reduce civilization costs. So for example, if I go a castle passive 2 level 1, it means that this is the castle. So this is the castle. So this is the passive 2, and you see I just go for this is level 0, so I just click on this, it will be level 1. If I see castle passive 4, it will be this one, castle passive 1, it will be this one, and the same for the building. If I do lumberjack passive 3, so it should be this one, the passive income. This is passive 1, passive 2, so it will be easier for me and also for you, mainly if you don't speak maybe English, even though I think most of you does. And yeah, so just keep following these steps. Here's some remark. You can here, if you want to build your main tower, if I'm not sure, so you want to play this with the mortar or want to play it with arc tower or row tower, so you can build your main tower here. So because after like wave 3 you will be getting the banner choice, so if you don't really want to get the runestone at all, well, just build your tower, so you will be getting a banner for your tower. Otherwise, if you're a player runestone, you have nothing to do. And if you're not playing the runestone, you can still use it as a support by going for the runic fire aura. So I just banish all the other banner, keep just the fire aura. That's what I do when I'm going with this build here that I showcased here, the improved opening strategy. I managed to get to wave 50. I can do better. I will try to do better next time. Anyway. Here also something really important, you will have the oracle next. So ideally you want path of nature for plus 20% resource in the map, otherwise at least enemy chance plus 30%, it will be okay, as getting chest here will help you just to go through all these steps and even maybe quicker. Imagine you get like each wave from here and elite, that will be a huge buff. Some remark here, so same, you might not have enough gold to finish this passive income, so passive 3, passive 3, passive 3. It depends actually what you got from the hero. Sometimes you can get like 40 gold from the hero, you can also get one chest from the elite or one chest from the hero. If you got chests from the elites, actually, before opening it, get the post trading post level 2 before opening the chest, because it gives you 25% more resource from whatever you are getting, and I will just recommend getting for the gold from the chest. So here the same remark, depends what you got from the elites. You might not have enough gold. I think this will just from now on, just depends actually the RNG that you are getting from the elites and also what you got from the hero. If chest, I will here recommend either gold or weed, because after this wave I will send 2 worker in a mission to get the rare banner, so that's 2 workers, so we'll end up with only 2 worker. If chest, then you might consider getting weed, because you will hire if you have enough weed. Here I switch to stone. I just drop it in red whenever actually I'm switching the worker, because as I said, up to wave 8 you will be just doing fine with 1 tower, but at wave 8 it's you start not being enough. It won't be enough, so we need to build either Raven Tower or your main tower or more runestone, just depend. At least one of each tower, like as I did here, in case. This just depends actually, adjust to whatever actually you are running. Oracle, very important, buy a roll if you don't have any. And same, I will really suggest going for Path of Nature. Researching the map, it will be a big deal to get a lot of passive income from the outpost. If enough weed, you hire if you got it from here. So here you just claim gold from the guild hold. You will have around 140 on 180 and try to finish all the passive income. And also you are actually switching worker to gold. That's why gold mine money, passive 1 to get more gold. Also here you will build here university, brewery. I won't be going through that. Druid, also you build it earlier just to get more resource in the map, same as actually like having more resource from here. Resource out of Oracle will help you to get a lot of resource. Remark here, you might not have enough gold here, depends the relic that you bought for the market. Yeah, that's also another thing to mention, because you will get the market here, you might got some really good relics, legendary, so you have to go for, and you might even have to claim the gold to use it to buy the relics, so you won't be having enough gold. Maybe there's nothing interesting, so you end up with a lot of gold, so just spend it all. And that's it. I think I just go the priority here. So you build in the supply depots, and you can drop 1 outpost if you want, if you have enough wood, and priority to general collector outpost. So the general collector is the one that give you resource from all gold, stone plus wood. So here, nothing, priority to hiring over towering passive 2, yes. So if you have enough weed to hire, and if you have some any weed left, you can go for tavern passive 2. But this one actually have less priority than hiring the max. Simple as that. So here you just put enough worker to finish hiring, and the rest to gold mine. So that's why actually I did put it in red, because I just will balance between the two. Build tower to survive. Here, really important, demolish all tower except your main one to ensure that hero upgrade only boost your main tower. So wave 13 we will get in that. So priority to outpost cost reduction or tower cost reduction from the hero upgrades. So here we start sacrificing, because I think here we should have already something around 12 to 13 workers, so you can afford sacrificing one. Same here, priority general collector. I build this supply depot here. So build also here some runestone. Oracle will come in, buy it all. And here, just like maybe this one actually is not important. I can just delete it because it's just really oriented to my build. So Oracle buy roll, if you don't have any, really important, just mention that each time. Here, worker to wood. I don't know why it's dropped here. Some reason, just correcting live. Priority to general collector, check all the passive 1 by 1 and finish them all. Yeah, so if you didn't manage to get all the passive at this point, so just try actually to check everything and finish them, because it's really important to finish like everything by around this waves here. And here, supply depot passive 1, all levels, to decrease the cost of the outpost construction. This is something that you can do earlier if you can afford it. And from here, same, priority general collector, check all the passive. So how I check all the passive, by the way, just go to the castle or here, You see, and well, you have all more building than this, because this is only at the start, and you just go one by one and see actually what is left, and you just like try to finish it. All right. And yeah, wave 20, you win to go that workshop specialization for minus 15% tower cost. Not necessarily wave 20, because it will just depends like the outpost, how many research you are getting from the map. So there are some energy that's involved, but it's something that you want to go around wave 20, 21, 22, up to 23, it's still all right. And there is also another specialization that you want to get. I think it's around, let me just look for specialization. Yeah, around the 14, because as you can see, we'll be building a lot of outposts. So brewery specialization, because it gives you plus 100% from outposts. So I go for 3 specialization. The first one is here for the wood passive. Second is the brewery from that's extra reserve from the outpost, and the final one minus 15% tower cost for the workshop. And that's it. So now let's get back to the remark. So from wave 20, I just continue building outposts plus enough tower to survive, plus bout of bounty. So bout of bounty is the one that give you plus 50%. I think. Let me just show you that so it'll be easier. So part of bounty is this. Where is it? Is this one. So in the next 5 way, the production of outposts will be increased by 50%. However, the health point of the boss will be increased by 30%. You should be doing fine. You won't be struggle to finish the boss if you have like plus 30% HP. Once again, if you see that you are struggling, you might consider other options, but this is actually what I do just to get a lot of passive resource. And from wave 39, because the bosses have a lot of HP, 20 million and 10 million, I might consider actually switch, if I'm not doing enough, to Oracle to get either part of relics or innovation. So you can check those ones. This one just multiply getting chance to get in relic by 4 from the chest. Innovation is related to the university, -1 wave research. For outposts, after wave 30, I stop going for the general collector and choose either the one for the stone or wood, depending which build I'm running. If I don't have enough gold, depends the build that you are running. The build. Man, I have to review this maybe another time. Plus. So it was here. So actually, depending which I'm building, I was here. So I stop actually going for general collector and might go for stone or wood, depends actually which build I'm running. Sacrifice worker as soon as you can. Go for the legendary banner in mission all time. Make sure you have at least 10 reroll before the oracle choice. And I think that's it. I said briefly, but it took me some time to go through all this. But at least you have it. So you don't have to think before that. I really hope I can get better and maybe live stream later this evening. If not, well, sorry for that once again. Thank you all for your support once again. Have fun, take care, and see you for the next one.